Hi, it's KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guest today is Patrick DuLaney from Crooked Path Productions.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Oftentimes guest on the Culture Crawl.
Yes, my home away from home. I have a sleeping bag in the corner.
That's
I
right.
love it.
There's just a Culture Crawl bunkhouse
It is,
in
yeah.
in the back of KCCK.
I've got my eyes on the prize. I really do.
But what an amazingly busy time for you as you all are getting ready to take We'll Get Back to You, the funny play that premiered here, over a year ago now.
Yeah, at the Mirror Box, and then again at the James this last spring.
To the Edinburgh Fringe Fest.
Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
It's here.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about this the last couple of times you've been on, but now
we have been talking about
here.
it for a year. We really set the plan in motion right after Christmas, and here we are. We leave Tuesday. Oh, my goodness. Time to do it.
Have you ever participated in this festival? Been to Edinburgh? Anything?
No,
Okay.
I have never been to Scotland. A handful of the people who are going, there's 14 people going in all. A handful of them have been to the festival to see shows, but nobody has participated in things before. So it's a whole new world for most of us.
So I know you did a fundraising performance of the show a few weeks ago.
We talked about it. We had a full performance schedule at the James Theater last spring, and then Chris Okishi and several of the other cast members went up to Bruce Moore.
Oh, that's right. It was the Bruce Moore. It was kind of the behind the scenes.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking of.
And we did a Q&A, and we did maybe the first 15 minutes of the play. But yeah, and now we're here.
Yeah, and doing one more final fundraiser.
Our final push.
About how far out are we?
We are from the
fundraising wise.
We're probably about 4,000.
Wow. Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah,
not bad.
That's great
so
because
we're pretty happy about that.
There was an article in the Gazette that obviously you had done the interviews and stuff for a few weeks or a few days or a few weeks ago, and it was 10 grand. So you're almost there.
We are closing the gap thanks to so many people in our community and unexpected friends and just people who slip a check in the mail and say, I want to see what happens, and so many angels in the area for us.
But one more opportunity for people to come and be entertained and help you get to that final fundraising goal.
Well, it does seem the least we can do is to entertain. So so this Saturday at the James Theater, we're gonna do for one night only. We're gonna do one of our cabarets. As many of you may know, we do a holiday cabaret, and we've done so for the last 10 years or so. This is very much in that style, with most of the same people, the usual suspects that work for us over and over again that we love so much, coming back to do their thing. This show is centered around travel, mostly the good things, but also some of the stranger things that have happened. Ron Clark and Jason Alberti and Chris Okishi have all written pieces to perform, so they're going to tell these wonderful anecdotes about things that have happened to them on the road. Lauren Baker and Rebecca Fields Moffat and Ryan and Vicky Sheliday, all these wonderful, beautiful Anthony Hendricks, fantastic singers in our area have pitched in to help us get to that last step.
You've entitled it "Come Fly with Me," which fits in with the the travel theme.
Yes. They're not a lot of musical surprises, but in a good way. Like we're doing King of the Road. We're going to do Rome by the B-52s. We're going to do 500 Miles by the Proclaimers. Of course we are.
As a matter of fact, I believe that the music service on the plane is stuck on that on the way to Edinburgh.
Yeah, I believe so. And I have to say, this one is a little more geared towards sing-along. Like,
sure,
most of the audience
who doesn't want to do that?
Most of the words. So this is not be quiet and listen. This is listen. If you know the words, sing along. Yeah, and we're going to have a silent auction with a couple of fun, exciting sort of surprise packages that we've put together and that have been generously donated by some wonderful artists in our area. So, yeah, it promises to be an evening of fun. And there's, beer.
My first public performance ever, I was 5 years old at a church social and sang King of the Road with my dad.
Trailers for sale around.
Yeah, we were dressed as hobos.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
the way my
great.
mother tells the story is that he just kind of mouthed the words, and I did all the singing.
That's
which
fantastic.
seems consistent with our relationship as
What
time
was
has
the
gone by
context?
too.
Where how does King of the Road come in?
It was, when I was a kid, it was my favorite song.
Oh, sure.
I knew all the words.
Yeah,
at age 4.
Bless you, Roger Miller.
So yes, exactly. So
Yeah.
so that is where fortunately for all, I am not on the program.
Well,
this,
it's
but-
early days. We still got a couple of days.
Well, this just sounds like a blast.
Yeah, it
Patrick.
should be. It should be. Again, we're sort of rounding to home, and we just want to celebrate the work that these wonderful actors have done in getting to Scotland, but also the wonderful actors that have worked with us over and over again, and our wonderful community that have helped us get there. It's a little different. I think Americans are under a little more pressure to sort of represent their country than they may have been in previous years. So we have a certain responsibility, and we feel like we are going to we're representing the middle.
Our job to remind people that that there is still a lot of good going on.
There's
in
still a
America.
lot of good coming out of America and coming out of the middle, and to let our own East and West coasts know, like, listen, there's really good artists in the middle doing great work.
Aside from how are we gonna talk about things going on in our country to
Sure.
people in other countries? What has been the biggest surprise or something that changed, or going into this? What was maybe the detail that has popped up that you did not imagine you would have to deal with?
Well, one detail that first of all, there are a few more steps than there were about sort of getting into the country. We've done sort of an interesting partnership with Raygun T-shirts. We're having they had a couple of shirts made for us, specifically for us. One that says "I didn't vote for him," with all of our information on the back, and then the other one, which is less family friendly, is "Sorry, our president is a bag of," and and again, all of our information on the back, because I do feel as though we have to walk into the Fringe saying, we know, we see you, and we recognize that we have some things to explain and to answer for. So I think that's also part of our job. And the show is so positive and wonderful and life affirming. Again, I think it represents our country in a really great way.
What's the thing you're looking most forward to, in addition to just getting the show on stage?
Well, I'm there to see some weird stuff. There is such a we're only going to be there a week. So Chris Okishi and I have started going through all of the shows, and we put a certain number of parameters, like 33 different parameters on this kind of show, this kind of show, this kind of show, this kind of show, only in a week. We got 1,600 hits of shows, possible shows.
Only you and Chris would do a spreadsheet to figure out the shows that you want to see.
Have to. There are so many things to see, and so many different kinds of things to see, in so many languages and so many expressions. Certainly, the Edinburgh Festival is known now for sort of launching a lot of stand-up comics, so there's a huge diversity of that. But weird theater. Also, there's a high school group bringing High School Musical to the Fringe. Yeah, it's everything. It's everything.
You mentioned in the article I read that there is, you talk about theaters with all audience sizes, that there is one theater that performs for an audience of one.
Yes. So as we understand it, basically, if you are ADA accessible and you have a bathroom, you can be a venue at the Fringe Festival. There are hundreds and hundreds of different kinds of venues that ranging from the very traditional sort of proscenium style theaters to, as you mentioned, there is a phone booth listed as a venue, and you get in the phone booth with the performer, and they do a show for you in 5 minutes in the phone booth. I think that's I guess what I'm most excited about is to get outside my comfort zone, and there are so many different ways, kinds of expression, and so many different ways of doing theater beyond let's rehearse the play and then put on the play and then you're over there and you watch the play and then we bow. Like there are so many other ways to do it, and I'm excited to go see some of those things and get outside my own box, and then frankly steal some ideas and bring them home.
Well, now I really want to go.
Listen. We got an extra room in the Verbo that we rented. We'll save you a spot.
Oh, this I have been on your behalf looking forward to this ever since you announced it, and
Thanks.
I am just so excited for you and the entire cast, and everybody needs to come fly with me to help you raise that last $4,000.
Yes, please. Please.
And enjoy a great evening of travel-themed music and monologues.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Saturday night, and this is at the James, right?
Yeah, this is at the James, and you can get tickets at thejamesic.com. And we'll see you there.
Okay, well, I'll be watching your social media. Sure, you'll be posting a lot of updates and pictures and things once you get over there.
We're calling it Dispatches from the Path. And,
I like it.
So we will be sharing photos and videos and the people that we get to meet. If you're on our mailing list, if you go to Crooked Path Theater, theaterre.com, you can sign up for our mailing list and, find out more as we do this. And then we take stuff back here and share it with you.
Well, I can hardly wait to hear how things go. So in the meantime, travel safe, and boy, just enjoy every minute.
We are going to do our best. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Patrick. You can hear the Culture Crawl live on the radio most weekdays at 10:30, on demand at kcck.org/culture, or subscribe using your favorite podcast player. Watch our videos on the KCCK Facebook and YouTube channels. Our producer is Lydia Kilgore. The Culture Crawl theme is composed by Vivian Shanley. I'm Dennis Green, and I'll talk to you later.